Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming to my channel. This is your girl Stephanie, as you may know me, Violet Touch. Today's video I want to talk about South Sudan. South Sudan education system is honestly one of the poorest education systems and the reason for that being is because South Sudan literally just became its own country in 2011. In 2011 they gained their independence from the actual Sudan. Now, the struggling education system in South Sudan remains one of the worst in the world, leading children to be forced out of school, leading young girls as young as 10 years old to be forcibly married just for families to get ahead. And I really want to make this awareness, like I really want to bring this to everyone's attention. I want my channel to be about what is going on outside our home. If I could make this video and touch somebody's heart that has $10, $20, $1, and you guys are able to donate this, why not? I feel like I'm doing a part. If the link will be down below. But if you do, let me know. That'd be awesome. Like, go ahead and leave me a comment below and let me know. Like, hey, Steph, I went ahead and donated $1, $2, $10, $20, whatever you can. That'd be cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the video. South Sudan education system, as I stated before, is a very poor system. One of the worst in the whole entire world. The war ended in 2005 for South Sudan today. Right, that's their name today, but it was not back then. Back then it was just Sudan. But the war kind of semi-continued into 2011 when finally they gained their independence from Sudan. Because of all the political and social history, which is the war, their schools were abandoned, their teachers were neglected, and the education just became extremely poor. So sad. The children that really wanted to be educated today, literally. So the children that really want to be educated today, they have to walk miles to go to school. They have to pray, literally, like, God, please protect me on my way to school. I just want this education. Then they go to school. Their schools could literally be under a tree, in the middle of a field, under all this mess. And then sometimes when they do go to school, guess what? Their teachers are maybe even the age they are. The teachers may have a 6th grade education, up to like an 8th grade education. Only 37% of the teachers in South Sudan are certified to be teachers. 37%. And that's including like the good areas in South Sudan. There's all kinds of parts to South Sudan. Now, only 37%. That means that the rest, like I said, have an education to like 6th grade. Okay, 8th grade is like the highest, honestly. Like, that's just crazy. And then these teachers literally look like the children. So it's like anybody could become a teacher over there. So what they do in the classrooms, what they do is to teach, because they don't have notebooks. Most of them don't have notebooks. Most of them don't have desks. They sit on rocks. These children are sitting on rocks. That's how much they want this education, that they sit on rocks. And they walk miles. Why? Because they don't want to be home. They don't want to be home getting like forced to marriage. They don't want to be home having to take care of cattle and having to, like, they know they want more, but they don't have the ability to get that. Like we do. Like, we take advantage of. And the reason I cry is because when I was in school, I didn't take advantage of that. I was bad. Like, I wasn't bad, but I don't know, I just didn't finish school. I had to get my GED because I didn't see the purpose. But now that I'm older and I see the purpose, I'm like, wow, I wish I would have continued, because I was lucky enough to have that ability. Not many people are, you know. And these children that really want education, they can't get it. And it's so sad. But it's just so sad that they can't, you know. I wish I could help them. Like, I really wish I could help them. Like, I'm educated because I went to college, so I have like some college education, but I'm also a very professional woman, so I have a lot of information in me and in my mind that I could give to them, you know. And it just, oh, excuse me. It's just, it hurts, you know. I wish I could help them. I really wish I could. But these children are literally going to school, sitting on rocks. And what they do with the teacher, because the teachers, like I said, are very semi-educated, very, very little. What they do is kind of like read out of a book. They just like read out of a book, and then what they do is have the children repeat what they're saying over and over and over and over, which leads them later on, the children, not being able to pass the government testings, leading them to having to take again the same grade, which usually ends up in them giving up, right? Why would you want to continue something when you're like, what's the point of this? Like, I just know I'm not gonna get ahead, you know? Sorry, when I sneeze, I want to cry. I mean, when I cry, I want to sneeze. I want to sneeze. So, yeah, it's just sad, you know what I'm saying? Like, these kids really want this education. So yeah, and then another thing is too that I really wanted to bring up is that these teachers are amazing. No matter what kind of education they have that they're giving to these children, they don't make no money. They're doing it from their heart. Back in the day, back in 2000, and I have my notes, let me just look really quick. In 2011, the teachers were making up to $100 a month, which honestly is not too bad for like South Sudan. So they were living okay. They have food, you know, they had a little bit of money to take care of their family. But in 2015, they were only making almost $5 a month. Mind you, it takes about $1 to help a family live for 2 days with food. $1. So $5, it's not a lot at all. You need money, you know, but they were doing it from their heart. So I give them an applause, because that's amazing. Like, wow. Like, if you're watching this, one of these teachers from Sudan, if you're watching this, you're walking miles to go teach children under a tree, in a field, in a broken down building or house, whatever you guys call it over there. Like, I just can't believe that. God bless you. That's amazing. That's amazing. And I really do pray that you guys get more than, because you deserve so much more. So I really do hope that you guys get more very soon, and continue the good work. Honestly, continue the good work. Okay, so children, like I said, they want to go to school, they want to get this education, but parents force them out of school, because parents do not see the point in them going to school due to the poor education, due to the parents saying, well, why can't you be home instead of learning how to take care of this cattle, rather than being in school where you're not gonna get nowhere, you know? So they force the children out of school, force the little boys to start taking care of the cattle, and start thinking about getting married and all this other stuff. And then the little girls, what they're forced to do once they hit puberty is get married. Puberty. Some girls go into puberty at 9 years old. 9. But they get married as low as 10 years old. And these are by men that the family don't know. Sometimes they do know, but most of the time they don't know these men. And these are men. Like, imagine your daughter being 10 years old, being forced to get married to a 45-year-old man that already has like 3-4 wives. Then pregnant your daughter at the age of 11 years old, causing your daughter to maybe die, or continue to get pregnant and continue to have children, and then there you go, your daughter, and offer some cattle. The parents do it because they're poor themselves, and they need to feed their family. And so what they do is trade cattle or lambs for their daughters. So the man says, hey, I want your daughter. She's 10. She looks young. She looks good. I want her. Parent says, all right, I want 100 cows. Can't give you that. What can you give me? Give you 3 cows and that's it. Whatever, 3 cows good enough, I guess. Give me 3 cows. And there goes your daughter. She's gone. You don't know what's gonna happen to her. What happens to her after she leaves? But that's what parents do. They literally take their children out of school just so they can make money off their children, because they don't see a point in education. Now, in South Sudan, more than 1 million primary school-age children are out of school. 1 million. Well, today, now, because there's like an older article, now it's 2 million children are out of school. Why I'm here? I'm here today because I wanted to make awareness to this issue that's going on in South Sudan, the newest country. So they are still trying to get it together. They've only been a country for how many years now? 7? 7 years. South Sudan signed away from Sudan in 2011, hoping to be a violence-free country. But then in 2013, violence struck, which led the education system to decrease, which led the schools to be abandoned and all this other stuff. So what I'm asking for you guys to do today is please click on the link either below or above and donate to the UNICEF fundraiser for the education system in South Sudan. I'm gonna read this because this is very important. South Sudan was able to build a new school in Rumbek, South Sudan, with the help of UNICEF and their partners. The construction was funded by the GPE, which is the Global Partners of Education, and the United States of America International Development. So those two fundraising companies were able to donate to UNICEF so they could go ahead and build a school in Rumbek. Now, if we could donate all $1, $2, $3, $10 to this amazing not-for-profit organization, we will be helping these children in need. Please go ahead and click either link and donate whatever you can. Now, another thing I would like to do, I would love to get a group together of at least 10 people to travel with me to South Sudan. We will have at least some education in college, some type of educational background that just, you're able to teach something. What I would like to do is take these 10 people, go over there to South Sudan and help educate the teachers that don't have a full education, that don't have the notebooks available, don't have the pens available, don't have the desk available, didn't receive enough schooling, be able to gain all that and then give it to their students. So I don't have the money for this. I don't have the ability for this. But if someone is watching this does and is willing to help me help them, please reach out to me. My Instagram name is stephanies.official. But yes, if you can, I would appreciate it. Hit me up. Also follow me on my Instagram, and my other Instagram is Violet's Touch. So Violet's_touch. I have 2 Instagrams. So please go ahead and follow me there. We're able to donate. Please let me know as well. That's awesome. But yeah, God bless you so much, and thank you so much for being here. Appreciate y'all a million right now. Bye.